Hello and welcome to the Tweed Couch Guitar YouTube channel. Today what we're going to get into is the unboxing of a 2021 Gibson 1959 reissue in slow iced tea burst. This is something we talked about on the podcast, something I was excited for, and now we're going to get to go into it. So let's go ahead and do this unboxing. Now, if we're going to open this thing up, it is important that we have the right tools. So of course, I need to have my handy dandy knife to be able to open this thing up. So let's go ahead and let's get started right now. Alright, so looks like we've got some bubble wrap in here to help out with our packing and make sure everything is good. Something that holds that guitar in place. Alright, a little bit more. A little more bubble wrap. More bubble wrap. More bubble wrap. Lots and lots of... Okay, there's lots of bubble wrap in here. You know what? Maybe I just need to open the box and leave it at that. So let's go ahead and let's open this thing up. There we go. Oh, there's so much going on in here. All right, so we've got packing peanuts. We have the actual case. We have all this stuff. So tell you what, let's go ahead and throw this thing onto the bench, onto the desk, and let's just go ahead and see what it looks like inside. It smells awesome, by the way. All right, well, I believe it is time for us to go ahead and look at this guitar, this beautiful beast in this lift-in case. Now, as I look at this case and everything, one of the things I notice is this emblem right here, which is the Gibson with the little star on it. If you remember from the 1959 Gibson Les Paul Jr. that I ended up doing a little review and demo with the Kretzmann guitar, that little emblem was actually on the headstock, and that's because it was the only survivor from the case because that guitar was in a fire. And so they put it on the headstock when they did a refinishing on it. They regret that a little bit, but at the same time, you know, it just reminds me of that. On here it says the certificate of authenticity for this instrument is enclosed in the pocket of the case, and it has a little watermark of the Gibson Custom. So you know what? Let's go ahead and open this beautiful case up and let's see what this guitar looks like. Honestly, other than the pictures I've seen online, I do not know what this looks like in person, so we're about to find out. All right, so that takes care of all of it, and here we go. All right, it looks like we've got a little microfiber cloth that he kind of put over this to make sure to protect the finish. We've also got another little piece to help protect the case a little bit more. It's a beautiful looking case, that pink lining. This reminds me, my dad actually has a 1953 Gibson EB1 bass, and this reminds me a lot of that case. All right, onto the guitar. Let's look at this dude. Oh, that's beautiful. That is a nice looking guitar. Look at that top. That is absolutely gorgeous, that top. You know, I've never seen a Les Paul actually be able to be all the way down to the bridge, like all the way down to the body, and still clear the ABR1 bridge. The strings clearing, that is. That's new. That's amazing. That just goes to show this awesome guitar. Wow, very cool. Very cool. That's beautiful. Love the Gibson logo that's on there. Looks so good. All right. That's a nice hue of red as well on the back. I don't know about you. I love the medallions. I think they're cool. They're a nice little additive to have on there. Ooh, that's nice too. I like that green. That's pretty cool. Yeah, this is definitely a beautiful guitar, and I'm pretty sure that this sucker is going to be a keeper. Gosh, look at that top. Fantastic. All right, well, let's take a look inside the case and let's see what else came with it. Okay, of course, I've got my receipt for it, so that's good. Inside of here, let's see, we've got, it has the certificate of authenticity. Yep, it says 59 LP standard. All right, has the serial number and everything that's on that, which is pretty cool. All right, and we've got the packing list on it. Looks like this was made July 21st of 2021. Very cool. All right. Warranty card, everything that goes with that. Let's see what else we have in here. We also have the SKU numbers and everything that went with the SKU numbers, talking about this being a 59 Les Paul standard slow iced tea fade. That's what it is, in a VOS finish. All right, very cool. Oh, got some hang tags about some different things that are on it. It's Gibson strings, vintage reissue strings. Something about custom shop, talking, oh, we should be friends on Facebook, Twitter, whatever. Different types of switch tips that I may want to have. All right, there we go. If I want to put a different switch plate on there instead of the medallion that's on there, I can put this on it. Don't eat the salt pack. All right, there's the vintage circuit telling me all about really the electronics that are in it and all that kind of stuff. And then, of course, yep, that's going to be your key for it. All right. So that is this whole thing, including like a little pillow, it looks like, to be able to rest the headstock to make sure that it doesn't break during any kind of transport of it. So very cool. Really excited to try this out. I think that what we need is to have a little bit of a tone test. So let's go ahead and plug it into the Marshall, because that's probably one of the best ways to test out this guitar. All right, it's time. We are going to plug this into that, and here we go. Let's turn down the volume a little bit. All right, that's at about 7. Let's go ahead and turn it down to 5. I'll tell you what, bring it down to 3. I guess we'll bring it down to 1. Ah, there we go. Let's go ahead and put it on the bridge. Let's go ahead and bring that down to, like, say 8. That's not too bad either. Let's go down to 6. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's go ahead and bring that volume down to 3. Alright, let's go down to 1. Oh, there it goes. Let's go ahead and put it in the middle and see what we got. There's some pretty cool things that can happen in there. Now, so far, that's without touching any of the tone. So we'll go ahead and put it down on the bridge pickup. Go ahead and move that tone to, like, say 6. Put it back up to 10. Drop it down to 5. Like that, that's pretty cool. Let's see what that does on the neck pickup. Full bore, both volume and tone. Drop down that tone to 7. Drop it down to 5. I dig a lot. So, I could do this forever. We could keep playing with it, throw a whole lot of things with it. Maybe I just need to do a different demo for that. But what we have right here, this is a 2021 Gibson 1959 Les Paul reissue. And you know what? I think it's a keeper. Beautiful top, beautiful parts. Make sure you check out the podcast where I end up talking about how excited I am to get this new Gear Day purchase of this Les Paul. All right. Until next time. Oh, but don't forget that we do have, of course, the podcast. We have a Facebook. We have a Twitter. We have an Instagram. So make sure you check all those different ones out. Until next time, have great therapy.